Hi, my name is Brew, and welcome to the first episode of the Bulk Bounty. Cue the intro.
This hand sucks.
Alright, thanks again for tuning in. Again, I'm Brew. I'm the creator of this channel, and if you don't want to hear more about me and just get right into the video contents, which I promise is coming soon, but it's my first video, so I thought I'd just introduce myself. So yeah, you can just skip ahead a little bit. I've been playing regularly Commander since, about a year and a half ago, and I only really started collecting about 6 months ago, and it has been a really awesome hobby, and I'm very happy on how my little baby collection is coming, but it's expensive, which is why I am making this video, because one, I think I want to share, some of the good deals I got. Two, help out other people. And three, I don't really have too many people to share this hobby with around me. The collecting aspect. I have great friends who play Commander with. It's a great time, but they're not into the collecting as much as I am. So hopefully making videos will sort of fill that gap and having this discussion. And plus I love seeing my collection value go up, like how much I got this collection for, how little, etc. Anyway, I just want to share these thoughts, and hopefully going forward you all, or whoever decides to tune in, will engage in a conversation with me. We'll have some great discussions, some great deal hunting, and some great discussions about Magic overall. So yeah, I guess that's enough rambling for me. I think we can sort of go right into the video contents now. Alright, so I have 3 programs, sites, apps, whatever I want to talk about when it comes to finding deals. But first I want to get a couple things out of the way. First is an honorable mention. I use regularly a subreddit called Sealed MTG. If you haven't seen it, or if you haven't joined it and you like collecting Magic the Gathering sealed product, you should join it. They are an awesome little community. They have a pretty strict guidelines on, what you cannot post, keeping out for bots. And I have gotten some nice deals, some good heads up with them. So yeah, if you haven't, again, I'm not affiliated with them in any other way. I just join them, and I think it's a good Reddit. You should go check it out. 2, we're going to be talking about a few sites that, everyone probably uses for good deals, or good deals. Everything's expensive right now. But I think it's still safe to say that you should practice buyer beware. You got to be careful. I'm not saying there are no deals at all, but there are deals that are too good to be true. You should definitely research, do your investigating to make sure that whatever you're buying, whoever you're buying from, is legit. I don't want to see anyone getting ripped off. This is just my little cautionary tale. Thankfully, I haven't had it happen to me yet, but I'm sure it will in the future. Even I do investigation and research onto who I'm buying from, but I'm not perfect. But I'm hopefully gonna continue the streak of not getting ripped off. All in all, 2, just practice buyer beware, do your research, investigate, make sure that whoever you're buying from is legit. Yeah, you think that I wouldn't have to say that, but then people will see, collector booster box for like $50 and be like, oh yeah, of course, it's totally legit. And then they get it resealed or fake, and you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean this totally, legit $50 box I got is not real? Anyway, I'm ranting because I've seen it on the Reddit too many times. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's just jump into it. Alright, so again, this is just my opinion. Hopefully it works for you as it has worked for me. I have gotten some great deals. Just keep at it. First, we're going to be talking about eBay. eBay seems like a no-brainer when it comes to finding deals on Magic the Gathering. I don't know how good it is on the single side of things, but I'm primarily collecting sealed product to either open and have a good time or sit pretty on the shelf. But I've had a good time so far using eBay. And about 6 months worth of, well, I should really say 5 months, because I started using eBay about a month after collecting. And about 5 months, I've made, a decent amount of, good deals. I got this Infinity collector box for like $132. It's reputable seller. I got this Kamigawa Neon Dynasty for $213. Reputable seller. I've bought from him a few times already. He had great deals. I did my research. Got it for $213, this Kamigawa. I've opened up other product from him and it has been sealed, non-tampered, perfect. And overall, there's just a lot of good deals on eBay that you just sort of have to follow. My follow list is huge. Even things that, I know might spike up. There was Call of Dash, there was the Lord of the Rings that started off at a low bid. But even if they start off on a low bid, watch it, because there are just some biddings, some items that just fly under the radar. And I have a feeling that's what happened with this Kamigawa, because this Kamigawa collector box, they're on TCG Player right now for like $270 plus $15 shipping. Like it's a lot, and it's one of my favorite sets that I like collecting. I've opened up 3 boxes. No, I've bought 3 boxes, opened up 2. I always try to keep one sealed. So you should definitely use eBay. eBay's great. Just do your research. What I have in terms of tips, I don't know if I'm the best person to do it, but what has worked for me is I set alarms. Honest to God, I don't trust eBay notifications to keep me notified for when certain biddings are ending. I've had a lot of biddings or stuff that I was interested in leave because I relied on eBay, that 14 notification, 15-minute notification, and it just gone. Yeah, it's a skill issue on my part, but it would definitely help if I set more alarms. So I started doing more alarms, and it's great. eBay. eBay's great. I totally recommend eBay if you are looking for sealed Magic the Gathering product. Now, another thing that I do want to warn you with eBay, there are going to be droughts of product that I've noticed. There will be some months, some weeks where I can find every product under the sun, and there are multiple, collector boxes, set boxes, play boxes, going for great competitive prices on the secondary market. But there are going to be weeks, like right now, I'm finding it pretty hard to find collector boxes that I'm interested in for a good price. That's the other half of eBay. I know I'm ranting on, but there's the other half of eBay that just make sure you look at TCG Player and other resources to make sure that what you're bidding on is a good deal. I've seen it so many times. I've seen it on Modern Horizon 3 collector boxes, Foundation collector boxes. We'll talk about foundations in another video. I love foundations. Anyway, where the lowest on TCG is, $375 or $340, $330, whatever. And then I'm seeing the auctions, the bidding going $400 plus. Please do not get lost in the sauce. Do yourself a favor. If you think it is too high, look on TCG Player. Look at the lows. Look at other resources. Even if you don't use TCG Player, look at Card Kingdom. Whatever. Make sure wherever you look, you are comparing the pricing that you are bidding to your other resource. Please. It'll save you a bunch of money. Don't get caught up in the bidding. I know it's fun, but make sure what you're actually bidding on is a good deal. All right. I think I've rambled off on eBay long enough. Everyone knows about eBay. eBay's great. All right. 2. All right, the second site I want to mention is something that is a little controversial, and I am also pretty iffy on it, but I'm not gonna lie, if I haven't seen some good deals, the Tik Tok Shop. Oh, I know. The motherfucking Tik Tok Shop. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be banned. Oh, it's pretty cringy. I know, I'm a TikTok user. I'm pretty cringe. I know. But if you go on the TikTok Shop Magic the Gathering section, you can find some good deals, especially if you've never bought from the TikTok Shop before. You get access to a lot of good coupons. I have gotten some Bloomborough boxes that, that seem pretty alright. They came sealed. The seller seemed reputable. I got it for about $110. That's including shipping, because there was a $10 off coupon. And Bloomborough for $110, that's pretty good. Not the, door busting deal, but it's saving you a few bucks. And honestly, $110 for 36 packs? Do the math per pack. It's a good deal. Now, you got to be careful with TikTok, because what I have read, what I have received when I was asking around about how good the TikTok Shop was, people were worried about too good to be true deals, which that's everywhere. If it's too good to be true, probably is. And another big complaint was some of these TikTok Shop owners just not shipping the product. And I'm going to try using the TikTok Shop more when I have coupons and I see good deals. It's just another resource for me to check. Again, what I was talking about, another issue with TikTok is that there was a big complaint on shoppers or the shop owners not shipping the product. But on the other end of that, TikTok has been pretty good. So I've heard, reading comments, reading video or watching videos, talking to people, TikTok has a pretty good response team when it comes to the products. So I'm actually a little more confident in the TikTok Shop. But again, I'm going to repeat it so many times. Buyer beware. If it's a deal that's too good to be true, do your research. Look at it. Ask around. See if other people have bought from them. It doesn't take much. Hey, is this shop legit? And if it's a time-sensitive sale or a time-sensitive deal, think about it. It's better to err on the side of caution, do your research, than get, FOMO, buy it, and then you get ripped off. I'm sorry. It's just I probably would do the same. To be honest, I would probably resist the urge to just click add to cart, check out, because it's a good deal. So yeah, I'm going to put TikTok here on the number 2 spot. And I should just mention that these aren't ranked. These are just 3 sites that I use that I've had good luck with. All right, and the number 1 spot, again, not ranked, it just is the 3rd one that I've talked about. So I guess I should really go, this is the 3rd spot. Whatever. The 3rd site I'm using is Mecari. Mecari, I have a love-hate relationship with. The thing that I dislike most about Mecari is that the fees are pretty bad. I don't know how it is with other apps like Mecari. I'm still exploring, but my fiance has used Mecari to buy and sell, so I thought I'd take a look. They have a good selection of Magic the Gathering products, but the fees are going to kill you. So this one is a real big caution. Let me reiterate. You are going to look at Mecari and you're going to look at a sealed box that, is pretty good. Maybe $10, $15 under TCG Player. Again, I use TCG Player, the lows. You'll see a box of whatever, $10, $15 under TCG Player for shipping. You're going to click add to cart and you're going to notice, all of a sudden my deal is not as good anymore because the fees get you. And the fees are pretty bad. I keep saying the fees are bad because I would be buying so much more from Mecari if it weren't for those fees. Now, I've ranted about the bad long enough. Now let's talk about the good about Mecari. The good thing about Mecari is, one is the selection. I see a lot of Magic the Gathering products on Mecari. I've ordered from Mecari. Now, the other thing that I really do like about Mecari is all listings are haggleable. Haggleable? I don't know how you say it, but you can make offers. You're supposed to haggle a little bit. You should always haggle as much as you can on Mecari. You are trying to compensate for these fees. There are some buyers that are totally willing. some buyers that are really staunch in their price. I'd say try and haggle down. You know that you're gonna get reamed with fees if you don't. Another great thing about Mecari, I know I said 2, but this is 3. Something that I really do enjoy is that you can put comments on these listings and anyone can read them, which is great if you're not too sure what you're buying or if you're buying for someone else. You can look into the comments. I've seen it a few times where people say this is a bad deal. Oh, people will say this looks a fake, and they'll say why. And I think that's really great. It's something that I wish eBay had. I know eBay has, reviews for the seller, but I wish there were actual comments on the listing itself. That's why I have to make clear. There are comments on Mecari for the listing itself. Before you buy, before you try and haggle, make sure it doesn't have any negative comments. Make sure that other people aren't saying anything bad about that product or the seller. It'll save you money. All right, so that's about it. That's my 3 ramblings of 3 sites I use to save on Magic the Gathering. There are more. I am looking every day. I know there's Whatnot. I know there's Facebook Marketplace, but I haven't, looked too much into that. So I'm going to end the video here. I appreciate anyone sticking around for me rambling, because this is what it is. This is going to be me rambling and talking about Magic and asking people, about stuff, advice. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'll end the video here. I guess I want to hear in the comments, this is not, but I'm genuinely curious in the comments what your best deal is. I still think my best deal to this day is this Kamigawa. I've used this motherfucker so many times as an example. This Kamigawa box is my best deal at $213. All right, yeah, and I hope to be making more videos soon. Thanks.